Hey guys, so this is a super just impromptu kind of video, but I kind of wanted to come on my channel. I haven't been on here in a while, and I've not talked to you guys in a while, but I wanted to come on here and give you guys some of my 2016 favorites. 2017 favorites. Sorry, I'll have to edit the title of the video too. But I don't have many products because this year what happened was once I liked a product, I held on to those mugs and I never let go. And they are still some of my favorites till this day. So it's going to be under 10 products. Okay. I'm not famous yet, so I don't have a whole lot of money to buy a whole lot of stuff. And with me not being famous, I also don't get PR. So everything that I've tried, like, it's been like, you know, with my own money or whatever. So it won't be much. But for starters, I'm going to start kind of like in order of what I go buy on my face, in order of how I apply my makeup. So first things first, my favorite foundation of 2017 is this foundation right here. Where's the box? Here it is. It's the NYX Total Control Liquid Foundation Drops. Amazing. Hands down. Best foundation I've ever used. Since I found out about this foundation and since I've tried it, I literally have not touched a single foundation. I haven't had interest in another foundation outside of the Fenty foundation, of course. But yeah, just my go-to hardcore ride or die, perfect shade, perfect coverage, perfect finish. You can't find a better foundation. In my book, you can't. And the thing I love about this is that it comes in literally so many different shades. I have some of my shades here that I use on my face every day. I have about 5 more of these laying around here somewhere. Yeah, like, I play no games with these foundations. Like, even this gives you a really good idea of the color range. You kind of can't beat this. You can't. You can't. You can't. So we're going to put those bad boys away. So that's foundation. Highlight. My favorite highlight concealer this year, it really honestly and truly was the Shape Tape concealer by Tarte. I only used one tube. I think I used Deep Tan or something like that. But it was really full coverage. But it's expensive for the little tube that you get, to be quite honest. So I've just been going in with my LA Girl Pro concealer. Just because I haven't gotten around necessarily to buying it, you know. So, but that was a really great concealer that I've used here or last year. So foundation, concealer, highlight. My favorite highlight of all time. This is literally the best highlight I've ever used before in my life. My life. Best highlight I've used in my life. It's the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in the color bronze. This, I have it on tonight. As you can see, listen, can we talk about the, oh my God, listen. Listen. Do you guys see this? Do y'all see this? But do you see it though? Best highlight I've ever used in my life. I got it earlier last year and I've hit pan. I don't even know, like, I don't need to swatch it for you guys, but I want to. Like, first of all, it's literally like blinding. And I know, and it's so smooth. Let me try to fix this light because it's like gleaming right on it, but it's super smooth. And it melts into the skin. It's not one of those highlights that sit on top of the skin. It literally melts into the skin and looks like your skin. I love it. I'm wearing it tonight. So if you haven't tried it before, try it. Definitely try it. So we're good on that. And then my setting powder, I've been a fan. I really liking the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. I like the, what is it? The Laura Mercier No Color Translucent Powder. And then I also really liked the Midnight Nutri-Set and the Airspun powder, the translucent powder. For setting my foundation, I really, guys, I just got this probably a couple of months ago, back in October or September. I think it was back in September. And I've used the mess out of it. But this is the Laura Mercier Translucent and Medium Deep. There are no words. It also melts into your skin and makes it look really skin-like. It doesn't sit on top of your skin. It becomes your skin. It becomes one with your skin. And you can't beat that when it comes to setting a foundation, because you don't want to look like you have powder on top of your face. That's like never a good look, right? So that's definitely a keeper. It's going to stay in my kit along with a whole lot of other stuff. And like I said, I'm the type of person, like when I find something I like, I hold on to it. For dear life, I hold on to it. And then setting spray, I've really liked recently the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe Herbs and Rose Water recently. Can you see it? The light's probably like blocking it, but here you go. Looks like that. I've gone through like 3 tubes of these in the past like 3 months. Of course, you guys know the MAC Fix Plus is an absolute favorite. No need to discuss why. It's just a staple. So moving on to, let me see, I did foundation, I did concealer, highlight, contour. I use 2 eyeshadows to contour, and they are loose eyeshadows or individual eyeshadows by Anastasia. The first one is Hot Chocolate. And then the second one is a little darker, and it's called Deep Plum, which is really funny because Deep Plum, to line my lips, and this is another favorite, but out of order, but still a favorite. I don't use lip liner. I usually use Chestnut by MAC. Haven't used that in forever. So to line my lips, I use Black Plum and 27 by Bobbi Brown. That's the only thing I use to line my lips. Dope. Dope. Some of the eyeshadows that I've loved recently are the Anastasia individual eyeshadows. Obsessed with that. I still only ever use the Corrupt by Makeup Geek for my black eyeshadows. I haven't deviated from that. It'll be like that probably until the day that I pass away. Lord willing, that's not soon, but it is what it is. For brows, what we're going to do for brows is, of course, the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I used to use chocolate way back when I was, like, making videos and stuff, like, popping them out. And then I just decided that those brows never, like, really gave me life. But I used it in chocolate, but when I tried ebony, come on, you can't, like, these brows, come on now. And then I also go in with the tail end of my brow with a Blackest Black in the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner, and it just gives it that extra, like, oomph. I don't have a lot of hair on the tail end of my brow, if you could see here, like, my hair stops right here. So anytime, like, I go up here, the color ends up fading, so that black helps prevent that, you know? So you can't lose with that. And then as far as, let me see, we need to go eyes. So I just like using concealer to set the eyes. And then I go over with the Ben 9 Nutri-Set powder. Set the eyes, you're good for eyeshadows. I do need to review a few of my favorite palettes of 2017. The first one being one that I literally have not been able to put down since I got. Let me just actually just rack them up for you. My apologies. Rack them up for you. So I have 2 right here. I'm looking for my other ones that I can pretty. So any Morphe palette, been my go-to. It's been literally my go-to. I haven't put any of those down. Like, I use them legit with every look. And I've not been disappointed. Like this most recent Morphe palette, the Dare to Create. I know this isn't 2017, but I just recently got this, and I'm obsessed with this. So if you guys wanted to go ahead and invest in this, do so. I think it's like 30 bucks, super inexpensive. Customer service is amazing with Morphe, of course. And my palette came within like 2 or 3 days. One palette that I'm obsessed with, guys, that I wasn't going to purchase it at first. Like, I saw all of the raisin stuff, here on YouTube and on Instagram. So on and so forth. So I finally decided to get it. I was in a city just visiting for work and stuff, for just whatever, and I went to the Sephora there, and they actually had this palette, because the places that I go down here, they don't have this palette. But this palette, y'all, like, you're gonna see how much I use this palette. I've only had it since October. No, since September. When did my friend get married? I think she got married in September. But look, I use this palette a whole lot. Like, this is the best white ever. I bought it for this one color. Like, I'm the type of person, I buy a palette for one color and then just see how other palettes work, or how the other shadows work, and then fall in love with it. And that's exactly what happened with this palette. I love it. Another palette, the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette. I use this all the time. Sorry, it's so dirty. But yeah, I use this tonight on this look. I don't know if you can tell, but look, yeah, I used it tonight on this look. I think it turned out really well. Really, really well. So those are 3 of the palettes that I just absolutely cannot do without. And then, of course, all of the Morphe palettes that I've ordered over time. I have, like, the 35B. I have the I want to say 35O palette. I have an M palette. I have a lot of the, like, little limited edition palettes by Morphe. Like, those have always been, like, this whole year, my go-tos. Legit my go-to shadows and palettes that I grab for. So we have that for eyes. And then for glitter glue, like, so I bought for glitter. So those are eyeshadows. But for glitter, I'm a really big fan of the Stila liquid eyeshadows. This one's in the color Diamond Dust. I know you guys have seen this around. The only problem with these is they're super expensive. But I own 2 of them, thank God. No, I lied. I own 3. But look at that. Again, you can't see because of the light, but this glitter is super awesome. And then I also, this year, I've been wanting it for a while, but I actually purchased the glitter stack from Ambrosia Cosmetics. Amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely necessary for your kid if you're a makeup artist. Secondarily, I just recently was sent some glitter from a company. They're called Glow For Me Doll. They're on Instagram. They're new. It's Glow, the number 4, and then Me Doll. I did a look last night on my Facebook Live with those, with that glitter. It was the one in Pageant Princess. I have no words. Definitely comparable to this. Definitely comparable. Some of my favorite brushes. So I love this Real Techniques brush to highlight. This is what I use on my Stila highlight. I use it all over my face. I'm obsessed with the Morphe sponges. The red one and the black one, love it. Like, there's nothing can compare. And then also, this is dirty. Sorry for showing it to you. But the Real Techniques sponges like this, absolutely love. And then they have the really tiny purple. And this one's dirty as well because I just did my makeup. But the really tiny purple with the flat end, love that for underneath the eye concealer. This, of course, all over the face. And then blending out contour. And then on another side, blending out that concealer underneath the eyes. Love it. And then most recently... I'm so thankful that I ran across these brushes. These are the Wet n Wild brushes. It's from the Wet n Wild Pro set. These brushes are phenomenal. I was worried because they were white, and I was like, oh my God, they're going to be so hard to clean. They're not. They're not. I use dishwashing liquid, Dawn dishwashing soap on my brushes, and they come right clean. Like, I've used this so much, and it's still white. And it's fluffy. They're just amazing brushes. Like, you can't beat that. Wet n Wild actually has some really great lines of brushes. So I have this individual brush, which is dirty because I did my makeup, of course. And then I have this eyeliner, this angled brush from them, which I use for my brows. Super precise, super skinny, not too stiff. It's amazing. It's bomb. And then my favorite lip combo of 2018 is the one that I'm wearing now. I mean, of 2017 is the one that I'm wearing now. Of course, I lined my lips with the Deep Plum by Bobbi Brown. And I go in with this Forever Matte by Ruby Kisses. It's a brown, a true brown. I'll swatch it for you so you can see the true color. And the doe foot is super awesome. Like, it has this like little dip in it, so it'll curve to your lip. It's amazing. And then over that, or right in the center, I pop a little bit of the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the color Adorable. It's amazing. I pop that right in the center, and I get this really nice like nude, kind of like ombre lip. There's nothing that can compare to this. My second favorite highlight of 2017, to be quite honest, this was what I was using before I found the Stila, and since I found the Stila, I have not been able to put it down. But I use this Glow Kit in Sun Dipped by Anastasia, and I use the color Tourmaline mostly. As you can see, I hit pan on this bad boy. But it would be gone had I not found the Stila highlighter. Of course, all my Real Techniques brushes are amazing. All my Morphe brushes have been ride or die. They have not let me down yet. So this is another, I just did my makeup again, I'm sorry. But this is another brush that I absolutely live for. And then this Morphe brush, it's the M530. Perfect for contour. I've only used this a couple of times. I just recently got it before 2017 actually went out, and I love it. The brush that I love to wipe away my setting powder under my eyes, okay? It's a beauty supply store brush. So it's OFA, not Ofra, but OFA Beauty. And it's this like really tall, and I love it because these handles are long on these brushes. I also use the OFA like stippling brush or whatever for foundation. It's a little dirty, sorry. But they have these really long handles, which I love. I'm obsessed with how long those handles are. What else? So this is one of the glitters that I was telling you about from the Glow For Me doll. Again, you can't see it because of the light, but you see like the reflex in it. Super pretty. And I don't have a favorite like mascara. Something I have liked recently to go ahead and use before I put my Stila highlight on is this Tartiste Pro Glow liquid highlighter. I just have it in the travel size. I think I got it in an Ipsy Glam bag, and it does the body good. Favorite lashes, hands down, outside of lash extensions of 2017, have been the Eylure Definitions number 126s. That's what I'm wearing right now. Super fluffy. Not too long, not too dramatic, just enough pop. Just super necessary. And then another palette. I'm sorry, I'm like going out of order, but I didn't plan on doing this, but I was like, you know, I'm not ready to go to bed. I'm not ready to take this face off. Let me go ahead and just record this video of my favorites of 2017. Why not? Another palette I haven't been able to put down that I've been obsessed with, completely obsessed with, is the Zulu by Juvia's Place. It's this palette here. Awesome. Amazing. You gotta love it. Great pigmentation. Amazing, amazing. Now, I used this one like once, but I have so many palettes with like this rose gold color in it. I don't use it much, but it reminds me of Pink Champagne by MAC. And it's really nice. Like, it's a really nice color, and it gives a nice sheen. God, this light is just not like allowing me to pick up the color, but that's amazing. And I mean, for the most part, those are some things that I use every time I do my makeup, like without fail. Without fail. I use those every time I do my makeup. I can't do my makeup without those products at this point. I don't know if this year I'm going to come across some more great products or whatever the case may be. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we come across some better products that we like for 2017. But those are pretty much some of the staples, or yeah, most of the staples for my makeup as of right now, from 2017 going into 2018. I haven't worn regular lipstick all year. I'm just completely obsessed with liquid lipstick. One of my favorites is by Anastasia. It's Trust Issues. It's this really nice like pink mauve color. And I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. And it dries down amazingly. The formula is awesome. When I say awesome, I mean awesome. Super cute. And then for glitter adhesive, I use this NYX glitter primer, literally the best glitter primer I've ever tried. And then my lash glue would be the same, the Duo Lash Glue. it is what it is. Like, you know, I mean, you just have those things sometimes that you just don't deviate from. And I am not that type of person that goes on a hunt for a new product or a replacement of a product that I already love. Just not in the budget as of right now, but y'all know how that go. But I get a lot of questions about some of the staples that I absolutely have to have to do my makeup, and those are what I go for. Like, every time I sit down to do my makeup, I tend to gravitate towards those products. Like, I have not done a makeup look all year for the most part without those products. So that's just giving you kind of like a rundown of what I used on my face. Like I said, this wasn't planned at all. I was just sitting here going live on my Facebook page doing makeup, and I was like, you know what? Let me actually go ahead and list off and show some of my favorite products. I don't have a favorite liquid liner yet, like a liquid eyeliner. I've been using this one for L'Oreal. I don't like it because it dries with a shine on it, like it looks plastic, and I'm not much of a fan of at all of that. Before that, I was using the NYC liquid liner, and that was perfect. Like, it dried matte. The formula was dope. It didn't crack, so on and so forth, but they took it off the market, unfortunately. So I'm left using this, like, L'Oreal plastic wear black, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan. So those are just some of the staples. I wanted to come on here and let you guys kind of know what I have going on or what I use in my everyday tutorials. And when I go... so when I go to do my makeup, those are the things that I grab for. I don't use blushes. I use eyeshadows as blush, so I'll use like an individual Anastasia eyeshadow, or I'll use an individual Makeup Forever blush. This one is typically the go-to. I love this purple before I got the Zulu palette, but as you can see, it crumbled. But it was super pigmented. I still kind of use the dust in the palette sometimes, but if I just need a lot of the products, I just use the purple from the Zulu by Juvia's Place. So, yeah. That's basically it, y'all. Those are literally my staples. That's what I use every day on my face when I do my face, because I don't do my face every day. But when I do my face, those are what I use. And they work. They work. And when you find something that works, like I said, I do not deviate. I do not go off and look for the next best thing. I get my use out of that. And if it's worth repurchase, I repurchase, because that's what works for me. So, I'm thinking about doing a video of the disappointments of 2017. I don't know yet, because there are definitely some things that I bought that I absolutely regret. So that may be the next video. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment below. And yeah, let me know what some of your favorites of 2017 were. That you feel like it would be worth me checking out and going to get. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.